everyone, it's Lisa here from Morgan Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. If you are a returning viewer or if you are new here, thank you so much for coming by. I am going to be doing a reading for Aquarius for the month of November 2021. I'm doing the monthly reads at the moment, and then I'm going to do a range of different reads following that. I am away from my usual location, my desk, and I'm just going to be doing my readings in this location just for the week, and then next week I'll be returning to my desk. So guys, please remember it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every single person out there. Please remember it's for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for Aquarius or Aqua. I'm going to be doing a freestyle reading, which means I'm just going to be pulling the cards that come out and clarifying any cards that need clarifying, and then finishing with an oracle message. Generally, I start with some oracle messages to get an overall energy, to give you guys an idea of what the reading's about, and then you can, I guess, decide whether it resonates with you or not. Then I get more messages from the tarot, clarify any that need clarifying, and then finish with the wisdom of the oracle for final advice or just reconfirmation, I guess. Starting with the Island Time Oracle, what messages do we need for Aquarius for the month of November 2021? For Aqua, we've got the Twin Flames card first up, guys. Oh, then we've got the Separation card, the Boat, the Axe, and finally Kisses. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have got the Butterfly. Message that you guys are in fact twin flames here. This is a confirmation. The first card is generally an overall energy for the reading. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. So confirmation that this is a twin flame reading. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning and unsure of the future. So I feel like you guys are in separation here. With the Boat energy here, this is all about receiving what you need. It's about moving on, it's about moving forward, it's about progressing, it's about arriving, and just sometimes having some closure issues here. Definitely a message here of needing to arrive at new understandings in the connection. The Boat energy for me is about it's almost like the Six of Swords energy. It's moving from one energy to another. It's progressing a connection from difficult times into more stable times. So yeah, we will clarify a little bit further with the rest of the message, but we've got the Axe here, which is all about, again, separation, breaking up, and kind of stopping a pattern here. It could be a repeating pattern in this connection. You guys could have been on and off several times here. For me, that card, can also be about, well, as it says on the card, silent treatment and abandonment. So I do feel as though someone has suddenly cut this energy out with the Axe coming here. The Axe is very much, I feel like, a sudden ending here, a sudden separation in this twin flame message. And I feel like with the Boat here, you guys are really focusing on healing here and trying to get to the other side, so to speak, with the Boat. And then finally with the Kisses here, that's all about unconditional love. It's about giving and receiving affection. It's about falling in love, and it can simply just mean that you really you or your person might be really wanting to connect with you on an intimate level. They might be missing your kisses quite literally, but it's also, I feel, they could be missing the affection in the connection. They could be missing kisses, intimacy, and so on. And it shows that they unconditionally love you here. And we do know, with the twin flame message here, that there's, quite possibly deep love going on here. With Butterfly at the bottom of the deck here, it's about a relationship evolving to the next phase. It's about healing. It's about growth. It's about healing the inner child here. So I do see a healing energy here with the Boat in the heart of the read, and the Butterfly. But yeah, see certainly that you're in separation right now, guys. But you are learning valuable lessons here. You are learning that, you are going to receive what you need here. You are going, whatever is meant to be is going to happen. Have a good understanding that, if this is meant to be, this twin, as we know with twin flame readings, it's often very deep, very painful, because we do have, lessons that we need to learn from each other. And quite often they're extremely deep, and they can be very harmful, very hurtful. But I guess that is how we move forward and how we grow here. But with the Boat being here, that is a positive message that there are going to be some really positive newfound understandings in this connection that are going to progress you guys forward here, because that's what the boat does, right? It gets you from one location to another by water, which also represents that it's a very emotional connection, a very turbulent connection, because if you think about water, water's very turbulent, it's very, you know, it's rocky, it's not smooth and stable all of the time. So I feel like, you know, you guys are really traveling at could be a very turbulent connection, a very turbulent separation. You know, your emotions could be represented here that are very turbulent, but I do feel as though you are going to get from one, I feel like moving from one point of time to another here. All right, let's get messages from the Romance Angel Oracle here. We'll get 5 cards as well. This is for Aqua for the month of November 2021 in love. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Positive message. It could, I feel like that coming out is Spirit saying, you know, it's safe to love this person again. After separation, after coming to certain after learning some valuable lessons here. We've got the very soon card here. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We've got the chemistry card here. I do feel like there is a lot of chemistry here because, you know, with the kisses card, I feel like that's someone, that's a very affectionate connection. That's very, I feel like there's a lot of intimacy. You know, you guys are missing that intimacy, and there has been in the past a lot of affection here and a lot of chemistry. All right, let's get 2 more cards from this deck before we get some tarot messages. 2 more cards for Aqua for the month of November. Okay, we've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, I do feel as though, you know, new love also represents a new love coming together with someone that you already have had love with before. It can be all about creating a new love with someone that you already have a lot of love for. It's a new connection. It's a new beginning in love with this person, potentially. Because I do see soulmates, I do see twin flames here in separation. So I feel as though this is showing that you guys are very soon, I feel, very soon going to have this new love. Getting to know each other. Again, this is another message. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel as though you guys are going to have a new love here by getting to know each other again. And, you know, Spirit is saying it's going to happen pretty soon here with a very soon message. And it's safe for you to love shows me that I feel like maybe there's a level of you not trusting this person, or you not quite knowing what to expect with this person. You could have been really, really hurt by this because they did suddenly cut you out here, I feel, with the axe message. Or it could be you take it as it resonates. Someone ended this very abruptly. And I feel as a result, you know, you don't really trust this person. You don't really feel safe in the connection, or you didn't feel safe in the connection in the end, because I feel like there was something very hurtful that happened here, and it happened very quickly and suddenly, and it kind of just abruptly ended with the axe energy here, which caused you to be in separation. But Spirit is saying it is safe for you to love this person again. You guys do have a lot of love for each other. Unconditional love I'm seeing here. I feel like your person has unconditional love for you. There's a lot of chemistry. I feel like they're missing intimacy here, affection. They want to kiss you. And it's like they want to have something new. They want to recreate a new beginning with you and get to know each other again. At the bottom of the deck, we have got stay optimistic about your love life. And yeah, I feel like that's really relevant here. Let's get 3 cards from Spirit. Well, this is from the Work Your Light deck. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. I feel like Spirit wants you to really express how you feel here and not hold back with that card coming out. We've got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? And we've got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Yeah, guys, I do feel as though there is a message here that you are holding on to something from the past. It could be a lot of fear. It could be a lot of pain from this ending. It could be, you know, the hurt you're kind of holding on to here because someone did abruptly end this. I feel like Spirit is reminding you that, you know, holding on to this is not going to help you move forward in this connection. It's not going to help things here. But Spirit does want you to express yourself. Maybe it's a blockage for you that you need to express and release certain feelings so that you can move forward here with the boat energy. There is certainly, you know, some form of message here that's being portrayed that, you know, that Spirit wants you to trust your path. Trust that what happens is going to be what's meant to happen in this twin flame connection. Because twin flame connections are not meant to be easy. They're not designed that way. They are very hurtful connections, but they also are very, when you can overcome, if this is a twin flame that you're meant to be with long term, I feel like when you can overcome the burdens and the challenges of the connection, it really is worthwhile, because it's going to be the love of a lifetime. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. I've seen that card quite a bit with my readings recently. So I feel like you're kind of crossing a threshold here. It could be a pain threshold even. You could, this could have really pushed you beyond your comfort zone to a place that you've never been to before in terms of the pain that you felt. But that is because this is a twin flame connection. And they're not easy. They're not easy at all. They're very painful, but they're also very rewarding if you can cross that ocean and get to the other side here with the boat. Okay, Spirit for Aquarius in love, can we please find out what's happening with this twin flame connection? Okay, for Aqua for the month of November 2021. 3. Alright, so the Sun come bolting out of the deck, guys. We've got the Sun here. We've got the Empress. The 3 of Cups. The 5 of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Wow, very, very heavy cup energy here, guys. And the 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, with the Sun message coming out here, Aqua, I feel like, this is a beautiful connection. This shows me that there is a huge amount of love here, that you both see each other as your happiness, or you see this person as your happiness. This is about the ultimate happiness here. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I do feel like there is, a lot of love in this connection, and I feel like there's a sense that you kind of, you know that this person is someone that you want to be with long term, but there are some blockages and barriers here because you are currently in separation, because I feel like it's ended very abruptly. With the Empress being here, Aqua, I feel as though, this is your energy here. I feel like you are an Empress. You are someone that embodies a very nurturing soul, someone very empathetic, a giver, not a taker, someone who gives a lot, and sometimes needs to remember to put boundaries up for themselves to protect their own energy, because they can give too much, and perhaps you're giving a lot in this connection and not receiving fairly in return. This person could have taken advantage of that. With the 3 of Cups here, I feel as though there could be a third party that impacted this connection, and I say that mainly because I just here third party from Spirit, but I also see someone who's in separation that's ended very abruptly, and I do see that there's a feeling of being unsafe. There's a feeling of not trusting. There's a feeling of being unsafe. There's a feeling of, can I trust this person with my heart? There is heavy healing energy here as well with the butterfly. This is about growth, but it's also about, moving your relationship to a next phase, which can be about, rebuilding trust because it's been broken. And I do feel like trust has been broken. With the 3 of Cups here, there very well could be a third party that has caused an ending here. It is in the heart of the spread here as well. I'm going to clarify that card in a moment. Following that, we have the 5 of Cups. Look at this. This is someone very guilty, very remorseful, very upset. Someone who's grieving a loss here. This is someone who is feeling heavy burdens here from the choices that they've made. They're really, it's like they're at a funeral. They're draping a black cape over them, and they're really mourning something that they've lost. Very emotional too, I feel, with this stream running through here. They're very emotional about this ending, and they've really, the cups are spilled. They've made the mistake already, and they're not quite sure how to repair it. And I feel like this shows me that your person, although they saw you as an Empress, they took advantage of your kindness and your nurturing and your giving nature. I feel like you gave so much, so very much, that they took advantage of that. And they may well have thought that they could do this and get away with it, I feel. With the Queen of Cups here as well, got the Empress and the Queen of Cups here. Quite often, a message I get when there is third-party energy out on the spread, there's a separation, there's an ending, there's something that's ended abruptly here. I've got an Empress and a Queen of Cups. Now, I don't feel like these are both representing you. If I see 2 queens, or if I see 2 feminine energies in a read, doesn't mean they're female, of course, but, if I see the same energy, feminine or masculine, I tend to ask myself, is there someone else? Is the other person, the third party, showing up in this reading? So with the Queen of Cups coming out here, I feel like this is the third party that they've gone towards here, because I see someone who made a decision to go towards a third party and is now very guilty, remorseful, and, out in the cold here with the 5 of Cups. I feel like you really cut them out too. When they did this abruptly and ended this, you made it, you know, very clear to this person that you were not going to tolerate that. And, you know, that was the end of that. Hence the separation here. Now, Queen of Cups, as I said, I feel like represents this person that your person went towards. This, with the Queen of Cups here, I feel like this person had a lot of emotions for your person, and they may very well have been very upfront about that and very, you know, forthright about it. I don't know if they knew about you. We'll get some, you know, we'll get some more clarifiers here, but potentially someone who was very empathetic and very supportive of your person, I'm hearing. Someone who may well have supported them through some challenges in their life, and not to say that you weren't supporting them, but, you know, they may well have been led astray by this energy. You know, I feel like this person was very sensitive, very strong, and very supportive of your person. Through something here, I feel like they showed them a lot of support, and this could be why they were drawn to this person, because I do feel as though this person, your person, kind of, if this resonates, is someone that really draws, almost sucks what they can out of people. I feel like they're very dependent on their partner, your person, that they need certain things from them to help lift them up, to build them up, especially if they're going through something challenging, I'm hearing. And I feel like, you know, that's why you as an Empress are showing up as an Empress here, someone who had to nurture this person, almost like mothered them a little bit, took care of them, made sure that everything was sorted, you know, made sure that, you know, they were doing okay, that they had enough money to pay for their bills, to make sure that they ate well, to take care of their health and well-being, you know, just make sure that they got the things done that they needed to get done. It's almost like a mothering energy here. And this other person, this third party, you know, they also did the same thing, and you probably didn't know this, but they were also nurturing this person, because the Queen of Cups also does that. And I feel like, you know, having been found out, whether you know this already, I do feel like you do, but we'll find out in a moment, we'll clarify. You know, this person feels very remorseful and guilty about it now. I feel like they now know that they might have played you both off at the same time, you know. They could have been juggling this connection before all we know. Let's see what else comes out. To know here. All right, we've got the Six of Wands. We have got the Six of Cups. We have got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Fool here with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This represents someone who's in the limelight. I feel like this could be your person here showing up. They could be someone that works in the, you know, they're in the public eye. They could be, you know, like the leader of a company, a manager, someone who's quite, you know, quite high up in the workplace. Someone who people look up to here, in a position of power, authority, leadership, and, you know, people go to them and seek advice and guidance from them, I feel. But, you know, they're known, they're very well known in their circle. Could be also around friends and family, really respect them and look up to them and see them as, you know, somewhat someone of kind of a badass energy, someone who is very successful here. They inspire others. They're very optimistic generally around other people. It could be a mask that they wear even, I don't know, because I do also feel like they're very dependent as well, codependent even. Which is why you kind of had to have this mothering energy over them, is what I'm feeling. But yeah, someone here who's in the limelight here. With the Six of Cups, again, this just confirms to me again that you guys are a soulmate twin flame connection. Very, very strong connection that you guys have. This again just confirms to me that you guys have got a past life soulmate twin flame connection. This connection is very divine, very sacred, and, you know, it was destined. I feel like you guys were destined to meet with that card coming out here. With the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like you put a lot of work into this connection, Aquarius. I don't feel like your person did. I feel like they kind of drained as much as they could from you, and even from this other person. They may well have been receiving from both of you, I'm hearing, at the same time. They could well have been drawing whatever they could out of both of you. You know, whether it be from you, from your support. I feel like you're very supportive, very nurturing, very giving, very loving, very creative even. And this other person I feel is very emotional and very intuitive as well, but also very, very emotionally supportive, very emotionally intelligent. Someone who, you know, really uses a lot of emotion. You know, they're really driven by emotion. They might have had overwhelming feelings for your person, not knowing, of course, about you. And they may well have drawn upon what this person could offer them as well. And they, as I say that, I feel like they could have been, you know, taking from both of you at the same time here without you knowing that. And I feel like you put a lot of work into this connection. You know, perhaps this was a long-term connection you guys had, and you'd put a lot of work and effort and energy into this connection, is what I'm seeing here, which is why you're showing up here as a Nine of Pentacles, someone who has everything that they possibly could need, you know, outside of this connection. You know, this person doesn't need this, you know, to be fulfilled, doesn't need this connection to be happy. I do feel as though you overgave in this connection. I feel a sense of overgiving, and I feel like this person took advantage of that, and I feel like you're now really in your power here with the Nine of Pentacles. I do feel like you're in a strong place now, emotionally, mentally, and in terms of your work and career and finance. I feel like you've really got things in order at the moment. You're looking like you're very stable and secure. This person could also be very guarded and protective, and they don't just take any old thing that comes along. They know their value, and they're going to hold off until they find something that is worthy of them. So I feel like that's where you are at right now. So you're not just letting this person come right back into your life any old way, but you do love this person deeply and see them as your happiness. And I feel like that is, you know, mirrored. I feel like they feel the same way about you, but they're in a very heavy, remorseful energy here because they've been caught out here after cutting this out very abruptly and moving towards a third party energy here. We do have the third party. We're going to clarify and get a bit more information about this third party in a moment. And then we've got the Fool here finishing out the 10 card spread from the tarot. You know, this is someone that was literally looking for something new opportunities here, a new beginning, looking to create something new here with someone else. You know, this person, I feel, could have got, you know, a little bit bored, or they could have also just been very opportunistic here, I'm seeing. Someone that, you know, almost wanted to see what they could, you know, if they were, it's almost like their ego needed to know whether other people would also find them attractive, whether they could, you know, whether they could even maybe juggle two people at the same time. It kind of boosted their ego in some way. This person could have some, you know, childhood abandonment issues here, or some trauma from a past connection where they don't quite fully trust in a connection, and they therefore are looking to build themselves up here as someone that is well respected by people and in the limelight and in a position of authority and power. And that kind of sometimes can go to their head, and they can kind of get lost in that, and then they are seeking people to build them up all of the time. I do feel like they were very codependent on you with the Empress energy here, and I feel like, you know, they kind of just almost took from everyone, you know, as much as they could get. Whatever they could get from someone, they would take it, and it would almost be like, you know, sucking blood like a vampire to get it. It's almost, I just feel like this person needed to take whatever they could get from people so that they could build themselves up that way. It's almost like the energy of someone who, you know, builds themselves up from taking from others, and also like what it does for their ego, you know, what it does for their ego, knowing that, you know, oh, I could have two people, they both want to give to me, they both love me, look how I feel so good about myself now, I feel better about myself now. This is someone I feel that internally has a low self-esteem, but doesn't present that to the outside world. This person feels this internally, and as a result, they need to do things that are, you know, quite unfair, quite sneaky, quite deceptive, to try and, you know, build their own self-esteem up here without admitting it, you know. Because I feel like they also care about their image and their ego here and their reputation. So they kind of build themselves up to look like this really successful leader here, someone who's got their shit together. But, you know, behind closed doors, this person is falling apart, and they don't have, you know, they don't feel confident within themselves, don't have good self-esteem here, you know, they're not confident at all, but they put on a front, they put on a mask, and they pretend they do. But yeah, to the people that are closest to them, that are intimate with them, that know them very well, they may even mask this as well, and you may not even see this about this person. But, you know, quietly behind closed doors, internally, I feel like they're really struggling with their own self-esteem and playing two people and getting what they can out of both of them, in a codependent way, in a manipulative way, to get what they can to help themselves progress here and to boost their ego and build themselves up. I feel like, you know, they would juggle two people because it's about them. It's very selfish, but I don't feel like they see it that way. It's almost like they see it in a very different way, that they're doing it to help themselves in some way. Very dysfunctional here. But the Fool here is someone that goes after something new, a new opportunity, a new beginning, and without really thinking about the consequences, you know, kind of taking a leap of faith here, but not really thinking about the consequences of doing so. And now we see them in a lot of remorse here because of doing that. But you put a lot of work into this, and it's like you are very disappointed that this person took advantage of you, but you are still showing up as a Nine of Pentacles. So you're doing okay right now, but I do feel like you've had to do a lot of work to get there. You have been focusing on yourself here with the boat energy and focusing on building yourself up again, you know, becoming what you need to become and progressing here and getting to the other side, crossing a really turbulent ocean to get to the other side. And with the Nine of Swords here, I feel like this is your person now in a lot of pain. You're in the Nine of Pentacles energy, and they're in the Nine of Swords energy. So very conflicting energy here, right? So you are, you know, you are really bossing up and leveling up here. Your vibration is really high right now because you've built yourself up here. You know that you deserve better. You know that this person took advantage of you. And they're in the Nine of Swords energy. Very contrasting energy here. This is someone who realizes that they really messed up here, that they had something amazing. Yeah, look at that, Five of Wands underneath. This is someone who let others, you know, cause a wedge in this connection. This is conflict. This is chaos. This is drama. These are people interfering in your connection and causing disruption and betrayal here. Yep, top of the deck. Can't make this stuff up, guys. We've got the Seven of Swords at the top of the deck. This is someone who tried to get away with this. This person may well have juggled two people here, or if it's not a person, if it's not a third party, you know, another person, I do strongly feel that it is. But if it wasn't, there was something they're keeping from you. You know, there was a third party of sorts. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a person. It can be something else, another lifestyle, a habit, a hobby. You know, taking away from the connection where they just focused all of their energy on that. It can be like really focusing on money and work and career, and just, you know, not giving you what you deserved and just focusing on themselves. It can be, you know, a really toxic friend, a bad influence, someone that they just spent all of their time with and they didn't put any energy into your connection. You know, it can represent many things. Anything can be a third party energy that can interfere in your connection, but I do feel like it was a person here. We're going to clarify in a moment and see what else comes out to clarify that. But again, I'm saying with the Seven of Swords at the top of the deck here, this was someone very sneaky, trying to get away with something. You know, look at this person. They're very shady. They're not going to be upfront and honest about what they've done. They're just trying to get away with it. Yeah, I feel like they're really going through it now, though, with the Nine of Swords energy. But you, on the other hand, are looking, you know, you're okay. You're a Nine of Pentacles here. But I do see that this is a twin flame connection, and there are, you know, very, very important lessons that needed to be learned here from this separation. And I do feel like they are learning those lessons here. You know, this person is not sleeping well. This person is really focusing on the lessons that they needed to learn from this. You know, their ego they might have had an ego death here, I'm hearing. I do feel like this person was very egotistical, someone that was just thinking of themselves, as I said, someone who was just getting what they could out of whoever they could get it from. And just really manipulating and taking advantage of people's, you know, generosity and kindness here. All right, let's find out. Let's first of all find out, why is the Three of Cups here? What does the Three of Cups represent in this connection? Third party energy is being represented here by the Three of Cups. I'm using the After Tarot here. Okay, why is the Three of Cups here? Oh my goodness, guys. We've got the Seven of Swords to clarify the Three of Cups. We were literally just talking about the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We now have it to clarify the Three of Cups. So definitely someone who was in a third party connection here, guys. This is someone who was definitely having a relationship potentially with someone else simultaneously whilst in a relationship with you. This person took full advantage of you, of your kindness, of your generosity, of your empathy, of your support. And I feel like, you know, they have gone ahead and had another connection here that you probably didn't even know about at the time, but I do feel as though you know about it now, which is why you're in separation. And that's why we've got the Axe energy here. I very strongly felt this at the beginning, and it's now just been confirmed to me. This person cut this connection out very quickly and very abruptly because they went towards another connection here, and you found out about it. They might not have even wanted to stay with this other person I'm hearing, but, you know, at the same time, they weren't being upfront and honest with you about it, and you had to find out, you know, some other way, and you've cut this out very quickly as well. So yes, that has clarified that, thank you Spirit, that's clarified that this was in fact a third party person. The person now feeling about this connection, King of Cups, clarifying the Five of Cups, more cups energy, more emotional turbulent energy here. This person has a lot of love for you, right? And I feel like they've realized that now. With this clarifying the Five of Cups, this person has really gone through it. This person now knows that that they did you wrong. They did you dirty. They should never have done it. They don't even know why, I feel. I'm hearing they don't even know why they did this. They don't even understand why. They rushed towards something foolishly here. They didn't take their time and think about the consequences of their action, and they went towards something new. I feel just thinking that it was going to bring them something. Again, they were in their ego at the time. This person felt as though it was going to bring them something really... I just feel like they thought they were going to benefit from this. This person could have money. This person could have status that they went towards, someone who might have been able to get them in a better position in life, financially, or in terms of job or career. There was something here. I feel that they rushed into this because there was something that they were going to gain from this. I do feel like this person was being very selfish and thinking of themselves, and they were, you know, their ego was being stroked here, you know, knowing that almost in their mind thinking, well, I can have, you know, both of these women, and I can get what I want from this person, I can get what I want from that person. This person now has a lot of love here with the King of Cups energy. This person is a wise leader, so I do feel as though this person may very well be in a leadership position or was in a leadership position, but I feel like this person now wants to nurture you, and they want to, you know, make up for this. This person is, you know, overwhelmingly, you know, look at this cup, it's literally overflowing here. This person has an enormous amount of love, and they are just wanting to make this right, is what I see. Someone who's very, very going through it right now and very much in their feelings, and they've had an ego death, I'm seeing. Someone who's now prepared to express how they feel. The King of Cups quite often keeps his emotions to himself. He's very guarded because he doesn't want to, you know, it's an ego. It's almost like an egotistical thing for him as well. He keeps, you know, things very close to his chest, but he does often express his love, but just not verbally. You know, he doesn't often say how he feels and doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve like the Queen of Cups does, but this in the after tarot shows the opposite. This is someone who has learned that being quiet, keeping quiet and not expressing how you feel often doesn't work in your favor, and it works against you. You know, this person is becoming more mature, more emotionally mature, and realizing that they do need to be open and expressive about how they feel. So with the cup overflowing here, it's the opposite. King of Cups in the after tarot has learned that he needs to be expressive and, you know, fully express his emotions here, and his cup is literally overflowing to represent that he is going to spill. Metaphorically, he's going to spill his heart, spill his guts, and tell you exactly how he feels with an overflowing, you know, amount of emotion. With the Queen of Cups here, I've got the Fool card here to clarify. Now, we have the Fool here twice. Definitely someone who, you know, really went out on this connection, who took a step out of this connection to go in a new direction here. So clarifying the Queen of Cups, this does represent again that this person, this third party, is represented here by the Queen of Cups, and the Fool shows me that they went towards this person foolishly. They took a leap of faith to go towards the Queen of Cups here and, you know, step out of the connection for something new and shiny, something that was going to benefit them in some way. As you can see here with this particular card in the after tarot, you know, they're hanging on for dear life here, because I feel as though they've realized that this leap of faith that they've taken, this without thinking about the consequences on their connection, you know, they're now, you know, going through a lot of difficulties as a result, because in the after tarot, you know, this person is almost, you know, they're smelling a rose here. They're really getting a good understanding of the, you know, the outcome, you know, the consequences of their actions here. Going towards something blindly without really, you know, putting a lot of thought into, you know, how it's going to, the impact it's going to have on something is now, you know, what's really, you know, harboring their thoughts is now someone who's really going through a difficult time because of that. All right, now the Six of Wands. I would like to know, why is the Six of Wands here, Spirit? The Chariot. So I do feel as though this person, as I spoke about, is someone that is in a leadership position, someone who is in the limelight here or in the public eye, or even just someone who's well known in at their workplace or amongst friends and family, someone who possibly is looked up to by them and put on a bit of a pedestal here. I do feel like they've been wearing a mask, a false mask about who they are, to try and, you know, boost their own confidence and ego here, because I feel like they do have low self-esteem internally. With a Chariot here, to clarify that, I feel as though this is someone that really just was focused on their own needs, their own, you know, someone really focused and driven here, focused on their own success, because the Chariot for me is all about steaming towards success, victory. You know, this is someone here, we've got two victory cards here. You know, the Six of Wands is a victory card. This is about someone, you know, V for victory is quite often embodied on the card. You know, this person wants victory. This person, you know, just cares a great deal about getting ahead in life and being seen, you know, being seen, so to speak. With a Chariot, this card for me also represents someone who's charging towards success and victory here. Someone who's really, you know, dead set on what they want and they're going towards it. So I do feel like this person, you know, is very much focused on their own success and victory and getting what it is that they want. Whatever that may be, this person is very self-centered and they just race towards that without really thinking about the consequences here, because we do see Fool here twice. Someone who's been very foolish and you know, trying to charge towards something in a victorious way. Okay, why is the Six of Cups here? Right, I've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck who actually makes the destination. This person is in it for the long haul. This person is going to, you know, although they're the slowest moving energy in the deck, they do get to where they want to be. So I do feel like this person knows that you're their soulmate, you're their past life soulmate. They're reminiscing about you. They really miss you. They're looking at old photos. They're thinking about old times. They're really missing the connection and wondering why the hell they messed it up, why they did something so foolish for their own selfish needs. And I feel like they've really had their karma for it. I'm not seeing the karmic wheel here, but I just feel that there's been a lot of karma for them in this separation. They've had an ego death is what I feel. They have really had to come to some really harsh understandings and about themselves, about who they are and why they did what they did. They were purely motivated by their own selfish needs, their own greed, their own need to boost their ego, to boost their self-esteem. And I feel like they've realized that there's healthier ways to do that without hurting someone that they truly love. Now, in separation, this person is really making moves towards you here, focusing on doing the work. You know, you might not feel as though they're coming towards you here, but the Knight of Pentacles certainly is someone that does have a stable offer when they come in here, but they do need to do the work first before they can come to you. So I feel as though they've been really focusing on healing here, on doing the work, and coming to you with something stable here to give you the what you deserve. But most of all, an explanation, an apology, and a full, heartfelt explanation about why they did what they did. So they are coming in with this opportunity, this offer. You know, as you can see, the horse's head is bowed down. This person is very shameful about what they've done. They have a lot of shame, and I feel like that's why they're not coming in immediately. They are going to come in, though, and offer that apology, a heartfelt apology, and an ego death is what I see here. All right, why is the Eight of Pentacles here? The Knight of Wands, yeah. I feel like you worked really hard on this because you knew what you wanted. The Knight of Wands knows what it wants. It knows its heart's desire. It goes in very passionately for what it wants, very boldly and very, you know, forcefully. You know, this person knows exactly what they want, and I feel like you knew what you wanted here and you worked really hard on the connection here. Contrast to what they were doing. They were not putting the work in here, but you were. I see you being very passionate about this person. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? We've got the Justice card. I'm really not surprised that that is here also. There has been an injustice in this connection. I'm not surprised the Justice card has come out, because for me it only ever comes out when there's been an injustice. This person was very unfair to you, very disloyal, you know, very hurtful to you, and it's caused this connection to end, for you to separate, and it's caused a lot of distrust in you, which I feel like, and I said very early on in the reading, you know, it's safe for you to love card. I feel like there was a level of distrust here, someone who's very unsure about trusting again after this separation, after this ending. So I feel like you're really in your power now with the Nine of Pentacles, and you know, all you need really is that one more pentacle for the ultimate happiness and long-term stability and foundation. So justice is being served here. It has been served, I feel. I feel like your person has really been given a serving of justice and karma. And I did speak just a moment ago about that. I felt like karma was here. I felt this person has learned the lessons that they needed to learn. It could have been a slow, painful lesson here with the Knight of Pentacles. But there certainly is lessons that they're learning, and the Justice card here just confirms and clarifies that this person is going through the karma. They are getting the justice. They are getting the karmic justice that they deserve for this betrayal. And you know, they're balancing, and Spirit is balancing the scales here, because you know, you cannot do something like that and expect that there's not going to be any consequences from it. Okay, why is the Fool here? Five of Wands. Okay, so as we spoke about already, very foolish behavior, took a leap of faith here without really thinking about the consequences, and what did they get as a result? They got the Five of Wands. They got an ass kicking from the universe. They got beat by the universe. The Five of Wands is a lot of conflict. It's arguing. It's a nightmare situation. This is not happy, positive energy. This is challenge. This is conflict. This is aggression. This is negative energy. This person has only received a very negative karmic justice, but as a result of their poor decision making here with the Fool. They literally were a fool, quite literally, and the Five of Wands shows me that they brought, you know, they disrupted this connection. They brought in a third party to interfere, to cause conflict, arguments, chaos, heartache. And as a result, they're now yielding the karma for that. So they're now in a Five of Wands energy. They're now reaping what they sowed here. So there's definitely karmic justice here with the Five of Wands and the Justice card. Someone who's reaping exactly what they deserve here. Reaping what they sowed, so to speak. All right. Now, let's get some advice for you before we finish this reading. I'll use a different tarot deck, and then I'll get a final message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. All right, Spirit, can I please have, what advice do you have for Aqua for the month of November in relation to this connection, this twin flame connection? Got the Knight of Pentacles again. Now, I feel like this is coming out again to remind you that although this connection might feel like it's really slow moving, there is stuff going on behind the scenes here, Spirit wants you to know. karmic justice is being dealt to this person, and I feel like you're really focusing on yourself right now with the Nine of Pentacles energy. You're really leveling up here, and justice is being served here, right? So I feel like you're really in your power right now, and you're focusing on yourself, self-love, self-care, and really self-growth, you know. So Spirit wants you to remember that with the Knight of Pentacles here, something very stable is coming in here. If it's not, I feel like it is with your person. I feel like this person is returning. We have a lot of energy here about that. Soulmate, past life, twin flame connection. There is a lot of love here. Yes, they've betrayed you, but I feel as though, I just get this sense that you're going to forgive them here. Now, it's completely up to free will. This is just the energy that I'm reading. You will ultimately decide what happens in this connection, if this is your message, if this person has been, you know, dishonest with you and betrayed the connection. At the end of the day, it is your decision, and your decision only, whether you accept their apology and whether you will, you know, return to this connection. But the Knight of Pentacles is Spirit basically saying this person is going to return with a stable offer, because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck who will come good on their promise, who will offer a new beginning here, if that is what you want. All right, let's get a couple more messages of advice for Aqua for the month of November. What else do we need to know in relation to this message? What advice do you have for Aqua for the month of November? Okay, we've got the Star here. So I feel as though whatever you are, you know, this is all about healing, the Star energy. I feel like you are really healed right now. I feel like, you know, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Star message here, I feel like you've really done the work to heal here. You have focused on inner reflection and inner growth here. You've done the self-care that you needed to do, and I feel like Spirit is saying here with the Star that, you know, this is literally wishing upon a star. Whatever it is that you've been wishing and hoping for is going to come to fruition here. So if you've been hoping for this person to return, I feel as though that is very much something that is going to happen. It's not going to happen straight away though with the Knight of Pentacles energy. They are coming in slowly but surely, but I'm sure that you want them to return in a way that is going to be fair and where they've actually done the work that they needed to do, because I don't feel that you want to take this, you know, I don't feel you'd take this person back in their current energy or the energy that they were in. There is a new love here, and you guys are going to get to know each other again, because I do feel like there is going to be some form of, you know, you guys, you know, almost needing or being different people this time around, being different to who you were in the past. Spirit is saying it is safe for love, and it is safe to love, and you know, it's going to happen very soon here. You guys have a huge amount of chemistry. I'm seeing here a huge amount of passion, a huge amount of love. Unconditional love, I feel, comes from you. You are the Empress, so I do feel like you are very loving, very giving, and very nurturing. However, you do need to protect your energy and put boundaries in place here. The Judgment card here for advice from Spirit. Again, this is very much coming out to show me that there is a judgment call is going to be made. There is no doubt about it. I feel as though your person is really focusing on leveling up here and coming in with a stable offer when they're ready. So they're slowly but surely making their moves in the background and behind the scenes here. You may not see that happening, but that is what they're doing. They're focusing on that, on themselves, and you are focusing here on what it is that you want and making a judgment about this connection. You will get to decide ultimately whether this connection comes back around again. All right, let's get one more message. Okay, final advice from Spirit, the Four of Cups. Now, I've seen this several times whilst I was just shuffling. I feel like this is a message from Spirit, a bit of a reminder or a warning, you know, that, you know, if this is not what you want with this person, if they're not coming back correctly, if this person has not done the work when they come back to you, that you need to reject it until they are finally ready here. So Spirit wants you to make a really positive judgment call here. And focus on yourself right now with the Star energy. I feel like you are wanting this to return, is what I'm seeing here with the Judgment and the Star. But this person is doing the inner work here that is needed for them to return here and provide you something more stable, where you can have trust and trust that it will be, you know, secure and not hurt you again, because no one wants to go through that again, right? So I feel like they're coming in slowly but surely here, and Spirit wants you to remind you that, you know, you need to reject any offer from this person if they are not who you want them to be. If they're not bringing the right energy to you, if they're not coming leveled up with the full truth and nothing but the truth and a change of heart, Spirit wants you to reject the offer, because they will come in with a stable offer here. It will be stable, it will be genuine, it will be heartfelt, but they may try to rush that here. We do have a full energy here twice. This person does tend to do things in a rash kind of way without really thinking about the consequences. They could try to, fast forward this energy. They could try to rush in here without really doing all of the work they need to do to try and cut corners here. But Spirit wants you to reject this offer unless they come in fully, is what I'm hearing. Fully, the full truth and you know, fully healed and ready to offer you everything that you deserve. If you don't feel that, Spirit wants you to reject it. Reject it and tell them to come back when they're ready, right? But they will be ready at some point. It's just a slow moving energy. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you wait for that or whether you move on to something new, because at the end of the day, it's completely your choice and your decision. It's up to free will. I'm just reading the energies here that I see in front of me. All right, let's get a final message from the Wisdom of the Oracle. What do we need to know for Aqua for the month of November 2021? What have we got? Go the distance. It's all about, go the distance is all about endurance. It's all about strength. It's about the long haul. This shows me, you know, Spirit is basically saying that you guys have the ability to go the distance. I mean, you have gone the distance. You've been through one of the most challenging things that can happen to a person in a connection. You are very strong here. You are extremely strong here, showing up as the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. Justice and karma is being served to this person for hurting you and betraying you and being sneaky. Spirit is telling you that you can go the distance here regardless. With or without this person, you're going to go the distance. If you choose, whatever you choose here is going to go, you are going to go the distance. If you choose to take this person back, that is completely your choice and you're free to do so. Spirit is saying that you will go the distance. And I also get that energy because the Knight of Pentacles is someone that does go the distance. It's for them, it's a marathon, not a race. They will arrive and they will arrive with what you want, but it will take some time to get there. So Spirit is saying if you're patient, it will pay off here and it will go the distance. If, however, you choose not to take this person back and you choose a different new energy, that is also going to go the distance. Whatever you choose here, you have nothing but positive energy coming in here because you are just one pentacle away from the 10th pentacle and having that long-term stability, whether that be with or without this person or in a new connection or even being single for now. Entirely your choice, up to free will. Spirit is definitely telling you that you are going to be going the distance regardless. Beautiful message for the ending here because you have been through it and you deserve to have every happiness here and go the distance in whatever you choose to do, guys. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for watching. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like the video if it gave you any value, if it resonated with you in any way. Share it if it might help someone else that you know of that's an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, notification bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.